Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? It's been 3 whole weeks since I've been on here. Can you believe that? I have some projects going. I worked all day on a board. I hope you like it, and that's what I'm doing. I've been busy with holiday stuff and life stuff, and I just, when I, like everyone else, when you feel like you want to do your craft and then you go to do it and you're too tired to show everyone because you're still in your pajamas, it just doesn't go well. I did work on a board today. My cousin said on yesterday's post that I'm fired, so evidently I'm not, because here I am, Jenny. I am not fired. You liar. Just kidding. So today we are working with new transfers. I have 3 of them that I ordered, and I can't wait to share them with you guys. This one is our, let's see, February 14th. It's called our lovey-dovey Valentine's Day transfer. And then this one here is from our Creative Kickstart, our size, I think, yeah, these are size B transfers. Be Stronger Than Your Excuses. The name of it is called Be Strong, and it's one of 3 transfers that will pair up really nice together to make all these positive phrases and things that you can use in your home decor. Also, I have You&Me, which not everyone will get this because this is one of our exclusive Chalk Couture transfers. Chalk Couture is our once a month subscription club, and it is 1 B-size transfer with 3 paste singles of coordinating colors for a project every single month to our preferred club members. I say preferred because there's also a lot of perks that come along with being our preferred customers. So this is You&Me. This is our January club transfer. Here, in a second, I'm going to get you up on my computer. Can you believe this is episode 20? This is my 20th video that I have put of myself up on the internet for everyone to see. Let me find myself on the computer so I can see if anyone's here to say hi. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And don't look at me today, I am a hot mess. Girl, you don't even know how much of a hot mess I am lately. Between work and worried about life, such things. Hot mess. Yep, hot mess indeed. Okay, so I have this on the computer. I've got my transfers and I've got my board ready. I am going to be chalking some little designs on my metal mailbox that I found at the store. And it's got this cute little flag. I'm going to put it in my tier tray. I'm going to decorate for Valentine's Day this year. I don't think I've ever done that in my home before. But now with Chalk Couture, I have a reason to do all kinds of stuff. I worked on this board. I don't know if you've seen my previous post. It was just a regular rectangle board, and I had thought of doing some hearts on it. And so I kind of measured it up and drew some straight lines and made these hearts in the ends. I took my little jigsaw and rounded off the hearts on each end, painted it up. The board is actually, and I don't know if you can see, but you can see through the paint that I put on it. I just did kind of a whitewash, so it's not all totally like the yellow board, raw wood that you would see. It does have a whitewash on it, and then I painted the 2 hearts. So I'm going to do this vertically, and I'm going to put the You and Me on this board. And then I have a third project I'm going to do. I have my Aiden board. Remember I did this in another video. I believe was the last one before Christmas that I done. Maybe I didn't do it in a video. I don't even remember, but it was for Christmas. This is our Aiden 9x12 board that comes in your designer kit when you become a designer. That kit's $99 roughly, plus shipping and handling and tax. And it comes with all your goodies, business in a box, for you to start your own designership with Chalk Couture. So if you want any information on the Club Couture that I talked to you about earlier and many times on my channel, and information on becoming a designer yourself or joining my team, let me know down in the comments and I will get you that information. So there we go. And I think that's enough of seeing my... Oh, one more thing. Before I got on my video today, I used our board and base little board today and did a You and Me project. So I used hearts that I had already had from an older transfer that's no longer available, and I used some of our fonts. This is the ampersand from our rustic font, and then each individual letter, this font is called, why can't I think of it? It's going to bother me if I don't think of the name of that font. Prudence. The Prudence font. So it's like cursive writing. So I put that together today and put that back here so you guys can see that. Moved some things around. I re-gifted some of my projects too for Christmas for my daughters. So that was fun. I get pretty proud of the things that I make. Okay, so let's get down to our surface. Oops, didn't mean to go that far. And we'll see here in a second if you can see everything. And you cannot, so let me go a little bit further. Straighten you up. Hopefully you can see all my mess. I cleaned one mess to make a new mess tonight. And this here is a couple borders from our boho borders transfer. And I will be using those tonight on my board. You'll see what I'm going to do with this. So, let's start with this Aiden frame and our Be Strong transfer. I'm going to move all this other stuff aside for now. Get it out of our way. Now, our frames and any other like chalkboard surfaces or glass are reusable because our chalk paste is water soluble. So what I'm going to do here is take my mist sprayer with my spring water in it, and I'm going to get that wet and let that sit for a second. And I will be using our paste scraper to clean that off and our board erasers. And that will come right off. As you can see, that scrapes off so much better than just a paper towel with using this paste scraper. I can't speak today. And then this board will be just like brand new. I got all that old paste off of there. Get it a little bit more wet. Stop spraying. There. And then this board eraser will take off any ghosting or design that would be left on the board. Now these Aiden frames are also magnetic. So if I wanted to put magnets on here or clip something on with a magnet, then these are perfect. There are so many times in the past 3 weeks I've wanted to go live, and I keep on looking at our trainings, and I get so excited, and then I get tired, and then I have to go to work, and then I come home, and I sit and get on social media or watch a show, and then it's bedtime, and then I get up the next day. The humdrum of life, right? We all go through it. So I'm so glad that I finally get to do my first video of 2021. And I know, like you, you're really hoping that this year will be so much better for everybody. We could only hope, right? So this is a new transfer. I'm going to open it. And with a new transfer, you want to fuzz it. So this is our fuzzing cloth. It's got microfiber on one side to use for drying, and it's got the terry cloth on the other side. And what we mean by fuzzing is that we're going to be adding a little bit of fuzz to the back of this adhesive transfer. Because right now, let me peel it off. A brand new transfer is really, really sticky, as you can see. So when we add a little bit of fuzz to that, it won't be as sticky and it won't stick so hard to our surface that we're working with. So first though, let me cut this into sections with our cut lines. And you can mix and match any phrase saying that you can think of. You can just use the word love for something, or do, good, more, your excuses, be stronger than. So you can say be good and do, or love more than, I don't know, something. And you can use other words from other transfers as well. The other two transfers that come with this little collection have the words also that you can match with these ones. So they are definitely interchangeable. The saying that I'm going to do here is pretty positive. It's going to say, be stronger than your excuses, which right now with a lot of the other designers and creators out there, that is a popular phrase everyone's using. And to me, right now, that just makes complete sense to get started on this first video of the year. Because we all have excuses, right? And that's what I've been talking about at the beginning of this video, is that my excuses is I was tired, or I had to work, or I didn't feel like it. So I need to be stronger than those and stop in and do a live for you guys, because one project would only take a few minutes. I don't always have to do 2 or 3 projects in one video, but this one will be quick because my plan is to do one color. So this would be a fast one because I'm just going to do this in our bright white chalk paste. It's called One and Done when you use only one color in a project. And it's really quick, you'll see. You'll probably see that I'm shaking. My coffee was stronger than usual, and honestly, I have not yet had supper. So, all right. Be stronger than. I seen someone's project the other day, and it said, be stronger than your coffee. I thought that was pretty cute. These are, these 3 transfers are part of our Kickstart, Creative Kickstart promotion going on right now for January. You can buy these, you know, a single transfer, just one of them. Or you can also earn 1 free transfer, or 2 free transfers, or 3 free transfers depending on how much you spend in your order, you've got the chance to get all 3 of these transfers for free. And I'm not kidding. Completely free. So, that's an option you have. Plus, if you are racking up your order and you spend enough money on it, then you can get these 3 for free. And if you are a Chalk Couture member, you can get a free surface. There's, I think, 4 different surfaces you would have to choose from. So that is so awesome. And those promos are not available for designers. That is just for our customers. So that's fun to keep in mind if you're thinking about ordering. Hopefully you have your wish list and you can go in and get some things to make some really pretty home decor. Okay. Gonna put that there. And it looks like this board is a little big. Maybe I want to go the other way. Yikes. That still seems sticky. I'm going to work with it this way, I think. There. Be stronger than your excuses. And I want to bring that down a little bit, I think. I'm just eyeballing it here, not being too fancy with measuring. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to smooth that out. And then I have to fuzz this up a few times. If you come on in, say hi to me. So if you're watching and you're not saying hi, I won't be mad at you, but I'd really like you to say hi. It's so much better knowing I'm talking to somebody. Okay, so I've played with this enough. Let me get this on here so we can start chalking. That's the best part. And I think that looks okay. Maybe I might add a little border when I'm done here, just to fill in that space. I think that looks about right. I'm not going to measure it. It looks good to me. Now let me get my white paste out. And it's going to need a little water. Remember, do not use tap water in your paste. It has and will create mold. Get my stir stick out here. This seemed a little thicker than I want, so the consistency we're looking for is like a yogurt or I don't know, like a pudding. They are actually working on new formula for our paste, so it's supposed to be creamy and dreamy. So I can't wait to see what changes they make to it. So we can have that dreamy, creamy paste. And as I sit here tonight, doing this live and thinking about all kinds of stuff that I can do with my business, trying to sell my finished product and make sure that I keep you guys updated on all Chalk Couture information, try to sell the product, everything that goes into doing a side business. my fellow designers, some of the top leaders of our company, are meeting up tonight. Actually, they've been traveling all day and going to Savannah, Georgia for our leadership conference. So they get a sneak peek at our new product that will be in our next catalog. So I'm so jealous. But what gets shared around, if I'm able to share it with you guys, I will. But keep in mind, a new catalog is coming out. We have retired products, retiring, new products retiring every day from our old catalog. So if there's something that you've had your eye on, you might want to either ask me about it. I can look up the information, or you might want to order it right away. What is listed on my website, what you see, is currently available. So look in the last chance section of my website to get your stuff like today, because once it's retired, it is gone. It's out of there. I don't want you to miss out. There's some that I want to get because I don't want to miss out. But I don't know what I'm going to get or what I'm just going to let pass by this time. That's the one awesome thing about our products, is that once you get started, you just like want everything that's offered. And it's just really, I can't let myself do that and buy everything. That would be nice. And there are designers out there that do, and customers buy the whole catalog. Okay, so I'm running this chalk paste through my silkscreen pretty evenly. I'm taking off the excess. As you can see, one and done. So you place your transfer, you apply your paste, and then peel to reveal. And you never want to pull only from your corners. You want to pull the whole thing straight across. See, that was still pretty sticky. I'm going to have to work with my fuzzing cloth. And there was a couple little hairs in there that made a couple little marks, but I am not concerned about that. Ooh, and I didn't write on my backer sheets. You want to make sure that these are going on the right side of the backer sheets. So you want them on the glossy side and not the dull side, because you don't want to ruin or stretch out the adhesive or your transfer at all. You want to peel this off right away, because if any of that sticks in your transfer, it will be a messy deal. All right, so got the glossy side. I'm going to put that right on there. And then after my live tonight, I will wash these up with just a little water, maybe my board eraser a little bit, and then I will let them sit sticky side up always to dry. So let me put those aside. All right. So while that's drying, I'm going to see about a border. The boho borders are really awesome. Again, I don't remember if these are available or not. I'm sorry, I did not check. But there are borders in a lot of other transfers that you can just use for other projects. So you can mix and match them. And I don't know if I want one of these borders. I think I want one of these. Let's see. Be stronger than your excuses. I need to repeat this daily. So I've got this one, which is pretty cool. Or we've got this, just a couple little lines. Or we have some diamonds and like little arrows. We got some squigglies. I don't like the squigglies. I'm thinking I'm just going to go with this one because it's almost like I underlined it. Should put an exclamation point at the end. So, be stronger than your excuses. And I'm just going to eyeball this. Just like so. Grab some more of my paste. Put the excess back in the jar. And as you can see, I got a little bit there and over here that got right off the edge of my transfer, and that's okay because I'll show you that that will just wash right off easily. Ta-da! All right, put this back on my backer sheet, again to wash later. Now, you can just take a paper towel, get it a little damp, and wipe that away. And over here on the edge. And there we go. It has some smudge marks. Just kind of wipe it away. And there we are. Now this would look awesome in an office. It would look great to if you have a library at home or a work office. I could keep it in here with my chalk stuff. Just anything. It gives you that momentum to always move forward. So it's a great motivational saying, and I wanted to share that with you tonight. So there is that. Let me close up my paste and we will work with the next thing. And I think I am going to do my mailbox. And this is our February 14th. If this has not retired yet, it will be retiring soon, I do believe. This is one of them that will be going away forever. There are other things that are seasonal that go on pause. Again, this one I think though is retiring for good. And unless they bring it back when they have a vault release, when they open the vaults, sometimes they think it's once or twice a year, they bring back a couple transfers and make them kind of a while supplies last type of thing. So I don't know if this is going to be one of those or not. And you can keep this as one transfer, or even though it doesn't have cut lines, you can make your own cuts and cut them apart. I want to keep it together for now because once you cut it apart, you can't glue it back together for sure. Let me write on the back of this because I did not. This one says, your excuses. Be stronger than. And then this is February 14th. All right. And I'm trying to think of my colors I want to use. Valentine's Day, so I think of pink, I think of white, I think of red, I think of black. Now, how many of you guys celebrate Valentine's Day? Do you decorate for it? I'm just curious. Do you hang hearts in your house? Do you buy gifts for people, even if it's a friend or a coworker or a boss, your children, your loved one, husband, wife? Okay, so I think I want some X's and O's. And I'm going to just kind of eyeball it here. And I think we'll put these end ones in black. Let's see. You can do gold for Valentine's Day. Guess I don't really think, I think more silver for Valentine's Day than I do gold. This is our black velvet. So I'm going to try and get this mixed up. And those of you that are tuning in and you're brand new and you don't know what Chalk Couture is, it is a company that sells DIY products. We use silkscreen transfers. So no use of a machine or weeding out any vinyl to get your projects done. So I didn't buy any expensive machine. I just bought a few products to start with, tried it out, fell in love, and got chalk fever. So you only need the basics to start off with. Of course, some squeegees, some paste. On my website, we have Try Me kits available. If you contact me and you need a little help deciding on what to purchase, I can assist you with that. All right, so I'm going to do this X and O, and I'm going to do it twice. So I'm going to do an X and an O, and then underneath it I'm going to do another X and an O. XO, XO. Who signs their cards that way? When you give someone a card, hugs and kisses. So there's that. Oh no, that's super cool. It looks like someone wrote on it with marker. I'm just going to kind of stick this to the side of my table for a minute. Put the excess back in my jar. Now, when we do this, since I'm going to go back in with the transfer again, I am going to dry that a little bit with my blow dryer, if I can find it. Oh, it's right behind me. Silly me. Okay, it's going to be loud for a second. All my stuff is blowing away. And chalk dries quite fast, especially when you use a blow dryer or a heat gun. Now the reason why I did dry it like that was because I don't want to put this sticky transfer back on there because that will mess up what I just chalked. And then you also, this is pretty warm because it's metal and I just used that hair dryer on it. You want it to come back to room temperature before you apply your transfer back down again. Okay, that looks about right to me. Let's pick up some more paste. Now this isn't paint, this is chalk paste. And what I mean by that is that it goes on wet, but it dries hard. So when I just dried that, and when this dries, I'll be able to touch that and it won't smear like regular chalk on a chalkboard. I don't know what just fell off my shelf, but it did. Okay, let's pull that up. Keep on forgetting this door opens. And there we have XOXO. I like that. And let me dry that. All right, now there's a little smudge right there. And if I take just a little corner of my paper towel and go over that, that should just wipe right off. Actually, using my fingernail, got close enough to it. So, that looks so cute. I love it. Okay, so now we need some pink and some white on this red mailbox. And I don't think I'm going to put anything on the back. There's really no need because nobody's going to really see the back. They're going to see the top, the sides, and the front more than anything. And later I might even, I don't know, put a heart or something. And I'm going to see if I can find something like an envelope that I can stick out so that I can either display it with it being open or I can display it being closed. We need a heart on this thing. I used a heart earlier from a random transfer. Got a little water bath here. Cleaned that off. Make sure it's dry. And I'm going to put a heart here on this flag. Just because I think it makes sense. Do I want to do it in pink or red? I'm going to do it pink because we have a lot of red going on. I'm going to use our Couture Coral. Mix that up a bit. Looks a little lumpy. I need to work on my paste. Get them creamy again. You know, there's a few of them in here that really need tended to. They get all dried out, but all you need to do is add a little bit of water at a time and give it a good mix. I'm trying to crush some of these little chunks. Okay, I just got my little squeegee here that I made by cutting 1 1/2. And I don't know if I told you guys before, and I might do this for Valentine's Day because I missed out on doing it for Christmas. And I haven't decided if I want to use snowflakes or not before Valentine's Day comes. But You can use these transfers on windows. Sounds crazy, right? And it just wash right off. So you can decorate your windows with snowflakes, Christmas decor, Valentine's. You can do home stuff. Just a fun little window decoration. Kind of like the window clings, but it's actually on your window. You just wash it off and put a new design on it. See, now isn't that cuter with the heart? Love it. If I use this pink again, I think I'm going to mix it with a little bit of white so I can get a lighter colored pink, because I don't have a lighter colored pink than this. And I might add, actually, a heart or two on there. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so I got those done. And I don't want to put too much on the side because that's going to block it. If I do something, I'm going to put right there. What could I put there? What about the word love? That would be fun. And I don't want to ruin that heart, so I'm going to stick that flag up. I don't know if this is fuzzed enough. All right, so stick that on there like that. Oh, too close to the end. And I think I'm going to do the LVE in white, and then the heart I'm going to do in a light pink. I think that'd be cute. Where did I do with my white? Oh, here it is. So I'm just going to clean this little squeegee off that we just used. Over here and do the L. So excited, today is hump day. Tomorrow I actually have off unless I pick up some hours. Which I should do. I need the extra money. I got a car the first week in January. New car also means new car payment. So, but my old one, I had to get a new car. My old one was getting so trashed out, and it has an antifreeze leak in it that just was not getting better. It was getting very worse. Gonna leave that there for a second, and really quick, I'm gonna take a chunk of this white. This isn't gonna take much paste. And I'm going to take a chunk of this pink. And that was too much pink, not enough white. So I wanted pretty light against that, excuse me, against that red. Maybe a little bit lighter. Try. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I hope you can see me mixing over here. Fix my computer so I can see. There. Okay, that's pretty pink. I'm going to do this heart. And then I can use the pink somewhere else in this project. Now with the paste, excuse me, with the paste you want to work with it a little bit quicker so that it doesn't dry into your silk screen, because it'll peel off and mess up what you're trying to do. Ta-da! That is perfect. Okay, I think before I go any further, I'm going to dry this again with my hairdryer. And then we're just going to put something on the top and this other side. And let's see, do we want hugs and kisses? Do we want a door? I don't think I like a door. Do Be Mine. I think I like the Be Mine. So let's put this down since that should be dry. And I don't think I want to just go straight on. I think I'm going to do it a little crooked. So I'm going to put the B right there. Cross like that. And since you're going on a rounded surface, you just want to be able to put your transfer on so there's no air bubbles. Just go right with the curve of your surface. And what color do I want to do this in? I don't even know, you guys. Maybe some more pink. And then do white on the other side. White and pink again on the other side with something. Okay, doing pink. And of course I grabbed a whole gob of chalk paste and I didn't need to do that. Let me take off the extra. I hope you guys are having as much fun watching this as I am doing it. Trust me, it is so much fun. More fun when you do it yourself. I get so excited to see like how it's going to turn out. And it's the coolest thing too, because when you mess up you can like clean it off and do it again and fix your mistakes. So I'm not worried a lot of the times of being perfect. There's the B. Now, because I'm putting that transfer so close to that word B, I'm going to dry it again. Of course, it opened up on me. All right, now let's do mine. I want the same angle, so I'm going to just line it up with the space in between the words. I have something under it here, a little grit of dried paste or something. Get this wrinkle out. Smooth it down really good. I'm so excited. Like, I'm not ready for Valentine's Day. I'm single, so I don't have any Valentine to show me their love. And that's okay. But it's just really not, I'm not ready to believe that February is next month. And it's right around the corner. Like, we just got over Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. Like, in a snap, it went so fast. It's like my mind and body will not catch up to all these holidays. Time just passes by so fast. So enjoy your moments. Do things like this for yourself. It is so worth it. You need to have me time and enjoy friends and family and show your love to everybody. I don't know. It sounds like I'm preaching, or maybe I'm just talking crazy, but we all just kind of really need it, you know? Because don't get me started on what's going on in the world right now. You all know. So you need to find that time for yourself to run away from all of that. And what a good way to do that with this product. Seriously, it has brought a lot of happy times for me. Like, I love walking by all my projects continuously every day, and they make me smile because I made that. Now, what I bought this plain little metal mailbox, and look what I'm doing to it. I'm graffitiing it up, and it looks so cool now. Be mine, love, XOs, XOs. I even put a little heart on the flag. Okay, so now we are headed to our last side. And I don't know if of course February is not going to fit, but I thought Feb 14th or a door, because we have love on the other side. We can do a door. That would be awesome. And we can take, ooh, that's an idea. I can take that word adore and put the heart from love in it to kind of match that other side. I'm going to do that. And I was just thinking of like these different letters. And speaking of using different transfers for different like designs and everything, look at all the letters you have in this one transfer. You have a lot of letters. So like the big thing for right now, like trendy thing is the saying you and me, like the transfer that I'm going to use next. And like my board and base that I did back here. You and me. You know, you can make your own you and me out of this because you have the Y. You can do the heart for the O. And then there's a U down here in February. Or there's an O in here, so you can do Y-O-U. You can just use the U. You can do the Be Mine. And then for me, you have an M somewhere in mine right here. And then you can use this E. Or you can use the little cursive E, just use the little one. You can do the word sweet and block off the H. You can even use the arrow for something. I mean, there's so many. You can just use the heart and put that on everything. And here's the and sign, so it would be you and then the M and the E. You and me right there. So, just to get your creative thoughts moving, let me Is this dry enough? I think this is dry enough to put down there because I did dry it with my hairdryer. Let me center this word adore. And now remember, I'm going to skip the O, and I'm going to use that heart. I think to do that, though, I might... You know what? I don't know if there's going to be enough room for that heart, but I'm going to do it anyway, even though it might overlap a little bit, and that's okay. Let's see how it turns out. So let me look one more time. I did white letters and then pink for the heart. So let me get this all smoothed out. So white letters. So we got the R and the E. And the A. And the D. Take off my extra. Okay. I'm going to pull that up ever so carefully. Ta-da! Okay. Now I have this one little line there that will wipe right off. Metal is really easy to clean off of, just like chalkboards. Okay, so let me dry that. And we're almost done with this project, you guys. Okay, so now we're going to do this heart for the O. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to rub anywhere else but where I'm going to put the paste, because it is overlapping a little bit and I don't want to risk pulling off some of that paint. So I've got this pink that, remember I mixed the red, or the darker pink with the white to make a lighter pink. My custom color. Alright, I'm not going to play with it anymore. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm going to put this on my backer sheet and I'll hold it up and show you guys. Now there's some of it that I didn't use. You can use that all on one board by itself. You can space it out. You can use other words from other transfers and make your own phrases, your own sayings. Be creative. Definitely. Adore. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, I love it. Love, be mine, X's and O's. So there's our little mailbox. So now I need maybe just a little piece of wood. And I don't know what I'll put on that, but I just want something for like a little envelope. So I'll have to put my brain to thinking about what I want to do. All right, so now let me close all this stuff up. And I'm done with that color that I made. There wasn't very much left. I used most of it, so I didn't waste a lot. I don't like wasting my paste. All right. Close these up and set them aside. I forgot I had the black out. I didn't even use any black but on those X's. But that's okay because I like it the way it is. The X's and O's I used the black for, but I'm going to be using the black again in just a second. Let me get my surface all straightened out here. Now, let me get the grand finale out. This is the board I was working on. Now, I started off as a plain rectangle. I drew on these hearts using a straight edge for just the sides, and then I rounded the corners. I used my saw. Then I sanded it all down. Then I put on a whitewash. I don't even have this light on. Would you guys be able to see better if I had this on? I don't even know. My goodness, I didn't even have that on the whole time. So anyway, I whitewashed it, and then I painted in my hearts, which you can see the edges are not perfect. But I'm going to put a border there, like a little fringe for the heart. So that will be fun. I'm going to do that first in black. And then we're going to make sure that's dry. And I'm going to use our You&Me transfer, which is our January Club Couture transfer. And I'm going to put you up in that heart. The and, of course, in the center. And then me down here in the bottom. And I'm going to add these hearts in different places. So, let's get going. Oh, and I'm going to use this kind of scalloped border here from our boho borders. So let's open this. I don't know if that's better or not. There's kind of a glare when I have the big light on. Let me see the difference. I'm watching my computer here so I can kind of see. I think I like it without tonight. I don't know. Okay. So, this is our brand new transfer I have not used yet. Our January Club Couture transfer. Again, if you want to know information about our club, it's the coolest club ever, and you will be our preferred customer. So, if you want more information, put club down in the comments. I'm going to cut these and then get it fuzzed up. I'm over here looking for my scissors, and I put them away that whole time I was talking. Jeez, you guys, I don't even know. My body is lacking food. It needs food. I'm going to go eat after I'm done here. Okay, so I'm just cutting on the cut lines. I'm just using scissors because I have not snatched up a pair of those transfer trimmers yet. They were back in stock. So, right now I don't know if they are or not. And I don't even know how to make an ampersand. Something like that, I don't know. And this is the heart. And this says me. And this says you. Alright, I wrote on the backs of all of them. I'm kind of excited to do this ampersand. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna do our borders. Is anybody here with me? If you are, say hi. And YouTubers, if you're watching this on my replay when I upload it, you tell me hi as well. You can put any comments or questions that you have down in the comments. And please like and subscribe and share everything that you see, Chalk Baby. Send it to your groups. Send it to your best friend who likes crafting or your neighbor. Pass my name along. That would be much appreciated. All right, so since this is freshly painted, before I get started, I should add just a little bit of our wax. Chalk Couture has its own wax. It comes in a little tin. This actually is not our wax, but it is similar to this. I bought this at the store, and when this is gone, I will be purchasing our regular Chalk Couture wax. I don't actually have ours because it wasn't too long ago where all Chalk Couture had was like a little chapstick size. And so I didn't get that. And then, since then, after I had bought my own wax from the regular store, they had come out with a tin. So now Chalk Couture has its own tin of wax available on my website. All right, just kind of buffing it out a little bit. Now that's so it can help protect my board and save my transfer. Even though I fuzzed it, I don't want to take the chance of that paint lifting up and sticking on my transfer and ruining my pretty paint job. Okay. So, I'm going to have to move my mailbox. And some other stuff. Hold on. My surface is only so big. All right. So, oh, this fits perfectly, you guys. Oh my goodness. And I wasn't even thinking that it was going to be this close to the edges. I'm going to pull it up a little bit farther. It's just wide enough for this. So what is this? This board is a little over 7 inches wide. So like in the hardware store or whatever where you would buy your wood, it would be considered a 7-inch wide board. It's like 7 3/10. So just keep in mind that if you want to do this board, replicate it, that you need a 7-inch board. And it doesn't matter how long your board is. Just get some wood, you guys, and get some of our Chalk Couture products and do some of your home decorating. It's literally the coolest thing, I promise. Okay, so I like where this is at. It's about the same all over. There's no bumps, no air bubbles that I can feel. I'm going to get my black back out. Get it good mixed up again. Just from sitting out, sometimes it gets a little dry, needs a quick freshen up. And I'm going to grab my other big squeegee. And pull this chalk paste right down through. You will see how quick this is. Just like the other one. Just keep on pulling it through. I'm going to need just a little bit more paste, I think. Okay, it's all covered. So now I'm going to take off the extra. This is going to be one that I'm going to be excited to show off. Because I have not yet seen anybody cut the ends of their boards in the shape of hearts yet. So I can't wait to show this one off. Woohoo! Okay. it back on the backer sheet to clean later. So pretty. Make sure that's nice and dry. I'm going to go over it for a minute here. Okay, I think that's going to be good enough. Now, I'm going to get out our borders. Now, this is just one that I did not use that cut line on. I don't know why I didn't cut this one. I just left this one as a 2-pack. But I'm going to take this right down the edge of this heart. Now, because my paint lines weren't perfect, I wanted something to kind of blend that in and disguise the fact that it wasn't the prettiest edge. So I am going to go right to the edge of this heart with this border. Just like that. Hopefully you guys are seeing that okay. And I think that's good enough. And I only need a small squeegee. Oop, shoot. I'm not doing this in black. What am I doing? I am going to be doing the words in black. I'll just leave that out for now. I'm going to do this edge in red. I asked my daughter before my live, what border should I use? So she gave me her opinion, which I'm happy for because I don't feel sometimes that I get her opinion on things because she doesn't really care. So I was happy to hear her input because that helps me decide. So she chose the border and she chose it to be red. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just adding some water to this. Hopefully that wasn't too much. I don't think it was. This red was kind of thick to start off with. So let me give this a good mix. We're almost done, you guys. And then my Valentine's decorations have begun. And I'll be doing more coming up. Some smaller projects to put in my tier tray and to decorate my little buffet that I have my tier tray on. And of course, some wall decorations. May not go all out like I did for fall and Halloween and Christmas, but I want it to look a little decorated this year. Okay, so I got the red done. Let me get this. Oh no, I just totally did that, you guys. Look what I did. I don't want that in my heart. I should have known better. I'm going to give that a spray and wipe that off since it's wet, and that wax will help me. And look how easy that just came off. I totally did the wrong border just from being in a hurry and couldn't wait to get it done. And because I waxed it, see how easy that just came right off? The little water, I caught it while it was wet. Whew, let's try that again. I'm glad. If that was raw wood, it would not have come off that easily. Just so you know. Okay. There's one side of it. And it got a little bit over that. And I can take a little white paint. I don't know if you can see. Because my line wasn't even and this border made a straighter line than what I painted, it's kind of messy. But I can take a little white paint if I wanted to and touch that up. Okay, so let me dry that. And then let me line this one up. Now I want the scalloped edge on the outside because that's what I chose to do. I think. Whoa, where did that red come from? Yikes. There was paste that was globbed up on this transfer and it got on my project where I didn't want it to be. Okay, I think that looks okay. Let me get that chopped up all the way to the edge. Scrape off my squeegee. And then I can go and touch up if I think I need to anywhere. And actually it looks super. Okay, now I'm going to set that there. Dry this off a little bit so it doesn't get smudged or anything. Because who knows me, I am a hot mess. Okay. I'm going to line this one up. I'm just putting the edge of the border at that tip of the heart, right about there. And right about there. Try that. All right, and I'm going to peel it. It's looking good. Dry it. Oh, on this side. I'll just do it like this. I'm right-handed, so I was trying to get it on the right side for me to do, but okay, I'm gonna go with that. Let's see what we get. And you don't need too much paste. But you always take your extra off anyway. And I've got a couple spaces, but it looks like the paste, since I've used it, this will be the 4th time now without washing it, that some of that border wanted to come off. There. Put that back on the backer sheet. Again, to wash later, my pile of things to wash. Now, I do have just one little mark at the end that I want to clean up. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to use a paper towel. It'll work really good for this since it's so close to both sides, and I don't want to smudge any of the existing chalk I have. I'm going to wet a Q-tip to get that off. And see how nice that just comes right off because I waxed it. Alright, so that border is done. Now all we need is the You and Me and the hearts. And actually I'm going to keep the red out. I'm going to get my pink and black. Nope, I don't want that black. This is our shimmer frost, and I don't know, I could use the shimmer, but I don't have a whole lot of that left. I'm just going to go ahead and use the black like we did with the ampersand. Let me dry this because I don't think I did that yet. I prepped all the board, I whitewashed it, I made the hearts, painted the hearts, and I put our ampersand and done our heart borders. So now I'll do the finishing touches of the hearts after I get the You and Me done. So I've got the and. Now here's the You. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can use your shirt, your leggings, you can use a towel. Anything that has fuzz on it. Alright, so this is going to go on the top. Make sure it's fairly straight. Do I want it straight? You know what? I'm going to do it kind of at a little slant. It's kind of like a little conversation heart. Remember those conversation hearts you ate? Those little candies you ate when you were a kid that don't taste very good? I believe they still sell those like candy corn for Halloween. Conversation hearts for Valentine's Day. So You and Me. Alright, and these I want black also. So I'm going to go back to our black. And that's already covered. See how fast this is, you guys? It's fast, it's easy, it's fun. What reasons do you have not to do it? There's me. And it did get a little messy. I'm thinking because of the moisture that's in my black paste, but that can be cleaned up a little bit. Not a big deal. I think I'm going to just take this Q-tip. I just dipped it in my tub over here. There's just a couple little marks. That I want to touch up with. Oops. Kind of smeared it. Just don't mess with it too much. They say the more you mess with it, the bigger mess you make. Okay, not going to touch it anymore. I just noticed I took part of that M off. So I'm going to reapply my transfer, line it up. I was a little too quick when I went to clean that, and I did smear into the letter. So I'm just lining it back up, taking another little dab of the paste and going back over that. Hoping to fix that letter. I could have left it alone because it really wasn't that noticeable to someone who didn't know, but I'd rather clean it up. This time I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to let it dry and I can clean it up when I'm done. Better than smudging it while it's wet. Go down here. Now I'm going to do the word you. Is everybody still with me? Hope you have your favorite drink tonight. I hope it makes you sleepy. Maybe you're kicked back and watch a good show. You had a good supper, so your belly's probably full. All these things to be thankful for, right? It's the end of the day. It's the middle of the week. Kick up your feet and relax. All right. I got that checked. Where did my backer sheet go? I think I blew it away. Yep, I did. I gotta pick that up or I will forget about it. Everything else that blew away down here. My board eraser and everything. Paper towels. Jeez. All right. Says you and me. Let's add some hearts. I'm going to do pink and red hearts all around. And I don't know where oh, I'm sitting on my pheasant cloth. I'm just doing it on my shirt because I couldn't find it. Okay, so first I'm going to fuzz it up. And just add a couple here and there. We'll do red and pink hearts. We're done with the black. Guess I could have closed that up. The hearts are really quick, even quicker than the words. So there's a red heart. We'll put a red heart way up here. Just randomly, here and there, wherever. Nothing planned out. I think I'll put one down here. I don't know. I don't think I want to make it uniform. I'll put a pink one up there. So I'm going to wash this and then I can do the pink because I don't want to use this red anymore. And if you have a washable table, self-healing mat, anything, you can just go ahead and wash your transfers as quick as pie right on your surface, to be honest. Just add water and give it a good wipe. This has got a lot of hair on it, so I'm gonna wipe it good. I think what I'm gonna do, I have some, you can also use disinfecting wipes, but please do not use diaper wipes on our transfers, because what is in there is too much extra crap for our transfers. You do not want to ruin your transfer with all those extra like oils and stuff that baby wipes have in them. All right, so now I want to dry this. Like I said before, you can use your drying side of your your fuzzing cloth. And I'm just gonna wipe a little bit. Got the sticky side down right now, which will help dry that silk screen if I use a paper towel. And it is pretty much dry. Just gonna give it a little shake here. And I'm gonna open that. Oh, that's sticky. See how sticky that is now again? Because of cleaning it, it brought that sticky back. So now I have to fuzz it again. Just fuzzing it on my fuzzing side of my fuzzing cloth, that terry cloth side, 2 or 3 times. And I have a cat that just pushed open my door. Kitty! Alright, so I'm going to add a pink heart up here. I'm going to do it opposite of that red one, so they're kind of together. And just like that. And I'm going to do one over here. Opposite angle as that one. Just to give it a little look. All right. Grab just a little bit more paste. Let's see, where else do we need one? We need one here. I'm doing them opposites. Now that I didn't put a red one up there, now I think I should. Whoopsies. Got a little bit where I didn't want it. Clean off that little smudge. And of course, I made a big mess on the back of my transfer here. I'm just taking the wet part of my board eraser and getting that wet paste off. Of course, I made a big mess on my thumb. Why wouldn't I make a mess, right? All right. This side's calling for one more in my mind. So I'm going to put one more pink one there. And I am actually going to go back up. Oh, I hope you didn't hear my belly growl. That was horrible. You'd think I'm starving myself by the way it just growled at me. I am going to go back up and do a red one up there. Maybe not. I really want to because patterns have it that it says I should. Oh. You just look at it and it seems like there's something missing. I have to. I've thought about it too long. So that means I have to, right? So let's clean this up again. Get it ready for one more last red heart. What would you have done? Would you have added another heart? All right, I'll clean. Now I gotta get it dried. Buzzed really quick. All for one more red heart. Maybe two. All right. So I'm going to do a red one right here. Get my red squeegee back out. And I'm going to do one right there. And there we have it. I am done. Gotta clean this extra off my squeegee. Put this on the backer sheet to wash with my other ones. Let me dry this here in a second. Get all my squeegees put into my little water bath back here. I did not scrape the sides of my jars, so I'm going to do that quick and then put these lids on. You want to get all the stuff off the sides of your jars. I really need to clean the edges of my jars. Nobody look at them. When they get dirty, it allows air to seep in and it does dry out your paste quicker. So you want to take care of your paste. If you're not using your paste regularly, you want to check them at least once every 2 weeks or once a month at the latest to make sure they don't need water, to make sure your jars are clean, etc., etc. Taking care of your paste and your transfers will make all your products last longer. That's just common sense, right? But it needs... Oh, I dropped a chunk. Let's get that back in there. How many more messes can I make before the end of my life? Is everyone counting? Okay. So that's good enough. And I have it all over my hands. I've worked hard on these today. I want to see lots of hearts. And I want to see lots of followers. And lots of sharing. And all the good stuff for all my videos. Make sure this paste that's on my hands is dry. Here is my finished project. Oh, I'm so excited. So, let me get this back up to me. Not that you want to see me again, but here I am. And I'm going to show you all the really cool stuff that I made today. So, we used our February 14th transfer, and I added to this metal mailbox, love, be mine, adore, and my X's and O's. So I got this little metal mailbox. So awesome. And we also did this at the beginning of the live with the creative kickstart transfer called Be Strong. It says, be stronger than your excuses. An awesome, awesome phrase to remember. So we have that. Put that there for now, maybe. There. And then our mailbox can be right there. Are you guys seeing this? I don't even know if you can see that. Maybe. Anyway, I put them back here on my shelf. And this board that I prepped so hard today, You and Me. So, excited for all this really cool stuff that I've been able to make with Chalk Couture. I'm glad you're coming with me on my journey with Chalk Baby, and I could not be more happier than getting involved in this awesome company. If you would like to find out how I do it and get some information on how to be on my team or to be a designer yourself, please let me know down in the comments. If you would like more information on Chalk Couture, our January promotions, I can give you the details on all of that. And also, if you would like to just come back and see all my videos and all the cool stuff that I make with these products, please come back. I'm glad you came tonight. Have a good night, and I will see you hopefully in a couple days. And be good, everyone. Be kind. Love each other. I'll talk to you later. Bye.